Take a look at what happened.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. I want to say Shalom to the hopeful elect hearing this word in truth and in sincerity. So I just want to do a quick little video dealing with this whole Donald Trump incident. Hey, whether this thing was real or fake, the energy of, Egyptian against Egyptian is out there, man. Because we know that the Aliyah of Edom, is of course working behind the backgrounds, but ultimately the bigger picture is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is stirring things up here in America, Babylon the Great. So as you can see, because these people, they're still in the matrix. They can't tell the difference whether, a psyop is what happened or not. When something happens, they're not making a they're not distinguishing whether, or discerning whether is what happened, staged or planned, or is it real? No, in their mind, it all happened. So dealing with this incident, in their minds, it happened. A Biden supporter, attacked Trump. So now, hey, it may lead to somebody saying, look, we got to retaliate. We got to do the same thing. We got to rebel because now they don't attack, my leader. Now we got to do something about it. You see, so the energy of, the energy of being against one another is out there, right? So this is 2 Esdras 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. You see? And this was getting ready to happen, man. Civil war. And this little thing that happened was an example of, what could go down. This guy, because the modern day sword, is a gun. Because a little sword is, of course, a killing instrument. People kill each other with swords, back in the ancient world. So today's modern day sword would be guns. That's what they use to, mainly, put people to death in today's time. Okay. Verse 16 says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. You see, now, although, we haven't, fully entered into this stage where, people are rioting against their government, people are, fully, putting each other to death with guns in their hands, we can clearly see this is what's, starting to happen. Like I said earlier, the energy is out there, to attack one another. Okay. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, which is going into martial law. Because, hey, simply off of this one event, this could lead, to more events that will lead to martial law or draconian laws being put to place. Because Trump is not just some willy-nilly dude, man. All right, he's a former president of the United States, man. So the fact that somebody, tried to, that somebody attempted an assassination on a former U.S. president, that goes to say a lot. And that goes to show you that they may very well put in, more laws, just because of that. It says, verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. That's ultimately going into the time of trouble, man. Because as you can see, the Lord has set Egyptian against Egyptian. Modern day Egypt is America. The modern day Egyptians are the Edomites. Okay, and the Lord has pretty much sent a spirit of, separation, a spirit of division among these people, man. Right? Isaiah 19 and verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother. You see? And those that's, fighting against his brothers is talking about the Edomites. You can see through this two-party system, the Democrats and Republicans, that they have, odds against each other. They have hatred against one because these two parties believe different things. Now, although behind the scenes, the presidents or those running for presidency or whatever, they're in the back, drinking wine, eating cheese, having a good laugh, man, because of the show that they're putting on. Because behind the scene, it's all theatrics, man. It's all games, But in the forefront, on the stage, they're putting out this image of, I'm against you. I'm for the people. I want to better my country through doing this. But these people don't realize that these people, they're in that matrix. If only the people knew who is really in charge, which are the elite of Edom, they won't put so much energy into, going to vote, going to these rallies, doing these different things to show, their love for Babylon, right? And this is what the elite play off of. They play off of the ignorance of the people. They play off of the fact that these people don't know what's happening, That's like when Yahushua said, and you shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free, speaking to the believers. The fact that we know the truth, we don't go out there, voting for, who's ever running. We don't go out there, hoping that whoever wins the election, puts action in place to make America better, because we understand according to the scriptures and according to prophecy that America will not be healed. The Heavenly Father, through His Son Yahushua, spoke many judgments against Babylon. And we know that the Lord's word, does not fail. Okay, it says, verse 2 again, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. City against city, because you got the cities here in Babylon, they're even divided. That's why when you look at it through a micro scale, like when you look at it like that, you got teams, sports teams. That alone, can divide people. It only takes one person to talk shit about another team, and then you got to fight, man. Case in point, if you watch basketball, that people are hell bent on speaking of who the GOAT is, right? People have their views that Michael Jordan is the GOAT, and then people have their views that LeBron James is the GOAT. Some people have the views that Kobe Bryant is the GOAT, But simply speaking, about who the GOAT is, this will bring in a debate. The debate turns into an argument. The argument turns into a fight. Loud screaming, shouting, and then it only takes that person to get his feelings hurt for the guns to come out, man. Well, you have cities that are separated, simply because laws are different. Things are different. Sports teams. So it's just gonna come to the point where Yahweh Shem Yahushua is just gonna have these people against each other, man, purely off of survival mode. It's not even gonna matter about what city you're from. If you're even from the same city, guns are gonna be drawn on you because people are going to be in survival mode, man. Okay, so this is something big that just happened, whether it was real or fake, because at the end of the day, if it was staged or fake, hey, guess what? It still stirred these people up to be one against another. Okay, because once again, these people do not know what's going on. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2, it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that read it. Right, the vision is these prophecies, and whoever reads it runs and speak these prophecies, man. All right. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So the vision of civil war is getting ready to happen. The vision of, the mark of the beast is getting ready to happen. The vision of World War III, that's getting ready to happen. And like the Lord said, at the end it shall speak. And we believe that we're living at the end. And though it tarry, though it seems like it's prolonging, he said, wait for it, because it will not tarry. It will surely come. It will not tarry, man. So these upcoming months with the, this presidential debate, the elections, people are uptight because a lot of people, they've seen these past 4 years how, quote unquote Biden, Biden, quote unquote, being in office, fuck this country up. So their hope is really that Trump gets back in office, to fix everything, or fix what Biden fucked up, But even if Trump get in office, that's not even gonna fix anything. It's because this is what the scripture says right here. These people have a vain hope, man. Jeremiah 51 and verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. Babylon is referring to America. All right. Babylon means confusion. No, it goes back to the Hebrew word babal, which means confusion. And America is exactly that, man. Confusion. That's why you got, men with men, women with women, men with the young boys, all kinds of confusion. All right. You're able to marry anything that you want. Everything's upside down. And we got these people in a confused state. And that's how you know that Babylon is America. Ain't no other country, doing what, America, Babylon is doing. Okay. It says, if so she may be healed, we would have healed Babylon. But she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. Her judgment is up into the heavens, meaning that her judgment is great. When you look up into the sky, you see how far the sky is, above you. That's how far America's judgment, has reached, man. That's how far wickedness is gone. So therefore, the judgment is going to be great. And when it says take balm for her pain, there is no president that's going to come into office, no money that's going to be put into the economy that's going to alleviate the situation here in America. Because if you got like a wound, right, you would pretty much put, some ointment on that wound to kind of, soothe it, so it won't hurt as much, and eventually it'll be healed. You put a Band-Aid over it and then give it some time to be healed. Well, there's no ointment for America to be healed, man. This place is finished. And once again, all it's going to take now is for the mark of the beast, which is the chip, and World War III. And then the Lord's going to, take this place out. So call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, man. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect here in this word, in truth and in sincerity. Until next time, I say shalom.